Welcome back. This is Albert Figueroa with Central Valley Real Estate Show, and we want to welcome Lupe Beltran, and she's a senior loan officer with Guild Mortgage Company. Lupe, thank you for joining us
Thanks
today.
Thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Oh, God, this is good. So, senior loan officer, how long have you been doing this?
I have been doing real estate loans for about 15 years. I started off in property management, and I just fell in love with property management, thought that's the way I wanted to go, got my real estate license.
Good for you.
And in anything, I think any license that you get in California, there's that continuing ed that you have to do.
Yes.
So I was taking a continuing ed class in finance, in real estate finance, and the instructor, I guess he seen something in me and approached me. We kept in contact, and finally I did make the move into the industry. And I'm glad I did, because it's a great industry. I think my job is very rewarding. I help people buy one of the biggest purchases that they'll make in their life,
that's
right?
Real. That's real.
So it's good. Yeah, so it's been about 15 years. Guild Mortgage has been around for about 55 years, actually.
55 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they have been around, were around when the market collapsed in, 07, 08, and made it through, as
Yes.
I have.
Hey, we all have.
Yeah, so it's good. Yeah.
Oh, this is good. This is good. So you help out first-time homeowners.
I help the first-time homeowner to the savvy investor. So we do have investor loans.
Yes.
So a lot, as your previous guest had stated, is May was a big month for a lot of first-time home buyers, but I do those do loans for those families who maybe have outgrown their first home, who are buying a larger home or maybe moving further north, or the investor, somebody who maybe wants a property to rent out or even buy, fix up, and
A real estate investor,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yeah. So we do a lot, and what I've seen lately, what I've had a lot of, is not only a first-time home buyer, but they're just getting younger. I think the youngest one right now is 18, 19 years old.
Really?
So they have, because rates are low, sales prices in our area, in the city of Fresno, are great. And that has enabled these younger buyers to buy a home that they can, afford and start early.
So 18, 19 years old, starting buying a house and investing into their future.
Yes, isn't that amazing?
That is awesome. Where can you do this?
First house, I was like 32. So that's amazing that they seem to be getting younger, and there's so much assistance right now. When I bought my first house, I didn't get any down payment assistance. Now there is just so many options for the first-time home buyer, even for the home buyer who's going to retain their home and buy another one, believe it or not. So they're just really encouraging home ownership. I think that drives our market, our economy. And right now, from some down payment assistance that'll help you with your closing costs or your down payment, to communities such as the city of Clovis, the city of Sanger, there's down payment assistance for larger amounts that help families.
Oh, this is great.
Yes. So I am licensed throughout the state of California, so I can help anywhere in the state of California, not just in Fresno. A lot of the families that I do help are in Fresno, but it's anywhere throughout the state. And then with the technology, have had even some families who I don't even meet until they're signing loan docs, because everything is being sent
via the
by
phone, internet,
fax. So I had one veteran. We do a lot of different programs, which we can talk about in a second. But he was moving from Oregon and wanted to retire because home ownership for him, I guess maybe the area he was living in was a little bit more expensive. But he ended up moving here, and I didn't even meet him when he was signing his docs, because he signed them in, I think it was Oregon where he was living. So I had to make it a point to go see him once he moved in his house, because I want to
have that connection.
Yeah.
Have that connection with your client.
Exactly. So it wasn't until he got his key that I was able to meet him. But So yeah, the different programs, if I can talk about those.
Oh, please, go right ahead.
So we do conventional and FHA, I think are the two biggest programs that people think of. Then we do VAs, which are awesome, 100% financing, no mortgage insurance. And then we also do the USDA programs that are available in communities such as Selma and Fowler and Kingsburg. Actually, no, let me retract that. They've updated the targeted areas on the USDA program. So I'd have to double check on those communities.
Okay, but they're helping out communities,
Yes.
the families.
Yeah, they're helping out a lot of families, so it's still great. As she was saying, houses are on the market a lot less. So if you're serious about buying, you have to make, a good offer because they're not lasting very long.
You got to make that offer, otherwise, keep on pursuing till you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
And I like to sit down with my buyers and give them options. I don't make the decision because you know your finances, you know what you can afford, and sometimes it's not always what the person can qualify for, it's what they can afford. So I might be able to qualify a family for a $300,000 house, but do they want that payment? They might want a payment that's $1,300. So we'll work it sometimes backwards.
Understandable, whatever it is to the people's needs.
Yes, what the payment is.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we're here in Fresno. I'm on Palm. A lot of the real estate and title company offices are on Palm and north of Herndon. So I'm not too far from there. Beautiful Fresno.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Well, hey, thank you for joining us on the show. I know I've reached out to you as
Thank
come on,
you.
being on the first time being on our show. So
Yes.
thank you for being on Central Valley Real Estate Show.
Thank you. I feel honored to be here. Your first day of your show.
I know,
Real
this is
estate show.
interesting, isn't
Awesome.
it? This is Lupe Beltran with Guild Mortgage Company, and I'm Albert Figueroa with Central Valley Real Estate Show. We'll be right back right after these messages.